All right, so the polls in the critical state of Michigan are showing a very tight contest as Republican optimism appears to be growing by the day, while Democrats seem to be increasingly nervous. President Obama now will be headed with Joe Biden on the campaign trail to Michigan on Saturday. Meanwhile, Republican Senate candidate John James, he is running a very close neck-and-neck race with the Democratic incumbent Gary Peters in the state. Here with more is former U.S. Ambassador to the UN, former governor of South Carolina, Nikki Haley, and Michigan Senate candidate John James. I've always said, Mr. James, that I thought you were a rock star, and I believe this is the year. How close is it? What do you see for your race? What's happening on the ground in Michigan for you and the president?
Well, I'm not a star. I'm just a servant. I do everything I can to bring glory to God in everything I do and put Jesus' teachings through of love into action, everything we're doing. And people in the state of Michigan
See, that answer makes you a star. You could have taken all the credit, and you didn't. Good for you.
Well, I appreciate that, but it's about what I can do for the people of the state of Michigan who've been so disappointed by an ineffective career politician in Gary Peters who doesn't show up for work and continues to vote partisan party line. Please go to johnjamesforsenate.com to learn more about how I can better serve my state and the nation. This could be the 51st seat to protect our constitutional republic, and I need your help.
You know, Nikki, one of the things that scares me is the power grab Democrats are saying they will be involved in. I'm not sure if people fully understand court packing. I'm not sure if they really understand, you know, 4 new Democratic senators or the impact of amnesty on politics for the future.
You know, Sean, I mean, there's a lot at stake. I mean, whether it's, you know, a conservative court versus court packing, whether it's law and order versus riots and defunding the police, as we see in Philadelphia, you know, whether it's education given in the hands of parents versus education by bureaucrats, whether it's foreign policy that's strong or it's foreign policy where you buy friends with foreign aid, or whether it's free enterprise versus socialism. There's a lot at stake. But let me tell you, we are campaigning here in Michigan. Everybody's excited. Everybody's talking about John James. This is going to be a fun election here in Michigan because they get it. They get his energy. They get new ideas. They get the fact that this is a guy who's signed the front of a paycheck, not the back of a paycheck, and he's going to make a difference in Washington. And so I think he's a rock star. I think everybody that sees him knows he's a rock star, and I'm excited about what he's going to do. He is going to rock Chuck Schumer's world.
Yeah, and by the way, you just promised me you can't go Ben Sass on me when you get there, okay? Because he went a little bit nuts. What do you see as the difference, the biggest issues, Mr. James, in terms of, you know, what these 2 campaigns for president are about?
Well, the biggest issues is who's for the people of the state of Michigan, who is for our constitutional rights and our moral values. Right now, I'd ask America, who do you trust with your First Amendment rights? Who do you trust with your Second Amendment rights? Who do you trust with your freedom? I've always been taught that when your opponents tell you that they're going to do something, you better believe them. When they tell you that they are going to shut down oil and energy independence, you better believe them. When they tell you they're going to bring forward the Green New Deal that would decimate the automotive industry, you better believe them. When they tell you that they're going to abolish the Electoral College that would shut out Midwestern states from having a voice in the presidential election, you better believe them. And my opponent was just endorsed by AOC because he's going to be less than a speed bump on the leftist roller coaster over to the left extreme. Go to johnjamesforsenate.com. I need your help. We need to make sure that we have the truth and that we maintain our Republican majority in the United States Senate to protect our Constitution.
Well, let me tell you, this is absolutely a winnable race, and President Trump won by 10,700 votes in 2016. Important, everyone go vote.